Euphoria sweeps Caitlin Clark's alma mater as college basketball star makes big announcement. Happy Sunday, the caption read. And what a Sunday it was for Iowa fans. The Hawkeyes were already riding high after locking in a no-6 seed for the NCAA tournament. They have, for the 7th consecutive time, qualified for the tournament, marking their 31st overall appearance. This also makes it the 9th time they've secured a back-to-back no-6 seed or better. But what made the Iowa players break into little dancey dances aren't these numbers. It's the fact that Kelly Feuerbach will be back on the court for one final season. Iowa basketball made it official with a tweet, 1 year more. Soon after, Kelly Huseman confirmed it with a post that read, Breaking. Iowa guard Kelly Feuerbach has announced that she will return for her final year of eligibility. Feuerbach is averaging 6.4 points per game and is one of the top defenders in the Big Ten. With Feuerbach returning for her 6th season of college basketball, but teammates could not hold back their emotions. They were moved to tears while jumping and shouting with joy. You could spot Carly Kevin coming out of the group hug laughing and crying. And it seemed like Jada Gyamfi and Hannah Stulk just did not want to let go of Feuerbach. Now, it is fair to say that this could be the reason why the program is so phenomenal, the bonding. And it was on full display when Jada further said, now you can Venmo me for the senior scrapbook. Back when Feuerbach committed to Iowa Hawkeyes, she expressed that although she knew the team's backcourt was strong, she hoped to contribute as much as possible. Cut to now, and she has been steady for Iowa in more ways than she could have imagined. She started all 32 games this season, averaging 6.4 points and 2.1 rebounds per game. Her defense? Top-notch. She leads the team with 1.3 steals per game and has made her mark as one of the best defenders in the Big Ten. It hasn't been an easy road. Feuerbach tore her ACL during the 2022-23 campaign, missing the whole season. But she came back strong, playing a key role during Iowa's run to the NCAA title game last year. She played in all 39 games in the 2023-24 season, bringing her signature defensive toughness and recording a career-high 4 steals against Ohio State. She also dropped a season-high 13 points against Minnesota on February 28, hitting a career-best 4 threes. Then came the postseason where she recorded 23 points across 3 Big Ten tournament games in Indianapolis. Next season, with seniors like Sydney Affolter and Lucy Olson moving on, Feuerbach will likely be the only fifth-year player on the roster. First-year head coach Jan Jensen knows how big that is. She is a tremendous teammate above all and will give us some veteran leadership for next year, Jensen said. She will return as one of the top defenders in the Big Ten. And her return is not merely about wanting to remain in college basketball, it is more tied with Iowa Hawkeyes, whose culture seems to have won over her. Even before she joined, she held high praises for the program and then fit just right in. She had said then, I like their coaching staff a lot. I really like their program. They play up-tempo, and I played with a lot of their players in AAU ball. And for Iowa fans, Kelly's return means holding on to a piece of the Caitlin Clark era for one more season. Kelly and Caitlin have shared the court through some of Iowa's biggest moments. Their connection, built over wins, losses, and everything in between, isn't easy to replace. So, if you hear some extra noise coming from Iowa City, now you know why. Kelly and Caitlin Clark, more than just teammates. She had been my point guard obviously for attack in the past, Kelly Feuerbach said on Jada Gyamfi's Fresh Talk podcast last October. She wasn't talking about just any teammate, she meant Caitlin Clark. Turns out, Clark was one of the reasons Kelly transferred to Iowa from Iowa State after her freshman year. Not a bad decision, right? They went on to lead Iowa to back-to-back Final Fours in 2023 and 2024. But it wasn't just basketball. Kelly and Caitlin were roommates during Clark's time at Iowa, and their bond showed on and off the court. Clark always had Kelly's back, even on social media. Awesome Kyles, Clark once commented under one of Kelly's posts. Simple? Sure, but it says a lot. Kelly's shooting this year has been rough. She's hitting just 27.3% from deep, her lowest at Iowa. Out of 66 three-point attempts, only 18 have gone in. But last year, Clark made it clear how much Kelly meant to the team. Kelly Feuerbach comes in and gives us great minutes coming back from an ACL injury last year, Clark said. That was really good to see her come out and give us a good spark. And their connection actually goes way back. Before Iowa, Feuerbach played alongside Caitlin Clark in AAU ball with the All-Iowa Attack. Their chemistry